So they said he is an Indian. So several of the Indians are being carried away by the secularization of India through our constitution. So please send someone, preferably an Italian from Rome. So I don't know how many of you know that there is a secretariat in Vatican, secretariat for non-believers. So the secretariat for non-believers gathers all information about all of us, about atheists, about humanists, about freethinkers, and then the arguments we are making, and they collectively think how to counter us, how to counter our arguments. So to counter us, they try to know what we are doing. Generally what happens, atheists know about theism and what theists are doing. But theists generally, they do not know anything about atheists and atheism. So when they have to counter our arguments, they doesn't have information, sufficient information. So this secretary for non-believers was started. It is not to promote non-belief, but it is to gather information about the non-believers all over the world. And they had a big file on me. So they sent from the Secretariat for Non-Believers Father Da Costa to India. And representing Vatican, he came to Vijayawada. So when he sent a word to me, I said, oh, if you are coming as a representative from Vatican, representative is another country recognized by the United Nations. So as a citizen of India, I have to respect you, and with all honors, I have to invite you. So I myself sent a letter asking him to visit Atheist Centre. And then in the letter I wrote to him, that evening we were having a marriage between a Hindu girl and a Muslim boy. And neither of them are atheists. Both of them believed in God. So I told, because neither Muslims nor Hindus accepted their love. They didn't accept human love. Their love for God they accept. But the tragedy is they cannot marry God. And in India, there are some women who are married to God. That is different. And they were made the prostitutes. And I have worked in their reform also, but I don't want to say about it now. So I said, when they came to me, all right, I recognize your love. Even though you are a Muslim, you are Hindu, I recognize your human love. So I get you married. And I got the marriage performed under the Civil Marriage Act, where religion and caste is not necessary. And then just you give a notice that we want to get married, wait for 1 month. If there are no objections for the marriage, then the marriage officer will celebrate the marriage. They sign that I am taking so-and-so as my wife, and I am taking so-and-so as my husband, and we live happily. And they sign. And the registrar signs and gives a certificate that these two are married by me on such and such a date. So by that special marriage act, I got them married. So I told him, they believe in God, so you may bless them. And when he came, the Vatican publishes, earlier its name was Atheism and Dialogue. Now they have dropped the word atheism. They only use the word dialogue. It is called Dialogue now. And in one of the quarterly journals, I found that the Vatican surveyed all over the world how many types of non-belief is there and what percentage of the population are following the non-belief. They didn't give the total of those people. So I put this kind of non-belief, this percentage, this kind of non-belief, this percentage put together. And then I totaled it, it came to 51%. So I told to Father Da Costa, look here, this is your journal, you are publishing from Vatican. And this is what you have written. And you total them, they are coming to 51%. So atheists are in the majority in the world today. So if we atheists do not do good work, how can majority of the people accept us? And if you don't accept that atheists are doing good work, then what respect you have for truth? Whether you accept it or not, a fact is a fact, a truth is a truth. Truth is a value. Fact is an existence and an occurrence. So, truth as a value will get importance only when you accept a fact. And he was so happy. And after that one, he did not use the word blessed, I am blessing. He used the word only, I congratulate the couple, I congratulate Lavanam for arranging such marriages, and I congratulate the Atheist Centre for promoting such marriages. He didn't use the word God at all anywhere. So now those people who have complained might have felt that even Vatican was changed by the atheists. And he told them, no, we have to accept that atheism has come to stay. And atheists are doing good work, and atheism is promoting people to do good work. And atheists are ready to help even believers when the religion is not going to help them. So Hindu religion and Muslim religion did not help the couple who fell in love with each other. But we atheists have accepted their love. Said, come on, love. You love each other. So when we are saying you love each other, the religions are saying, no, you hate each other. You fight with each other. This is because religions, as I said, locally started with local needs and local gods, so they are local. Anywhere in the world, atheism when opposed God, atheism opposed every God. So when every God is opposed everywhere, so atheism is opposing the God idea itself, anywhere. So opposition to God by atheists is universal. So when we have opposed universally God, then we have accepted human being universally to be helped. So if there is no God, who exists? We exist. Nature exists. So atheism is about the relationship between human and human, and the relationship between human beings and nature. So we have to live together happily, and we have to be with nature, not to destroy nature. So we have to be happy with nature and happy with ourselves. So a strong relationship of friendliness and love between humans and nature, that is atheism. So if we love God, God is not coming to love us. That love is only one side. When we love human beings, both sides. When we love the nature, when we keep the nature intact, then we have a harmonious relationship with the nature. If we destroy the nature, then nature destroys us. So atheism is to promote harmonious relationship with all that exists. Not a harmonious relationship with that which does not exist. So atheism has come to stay. When atheism has come to stay, now as atheism, as I said, already universal, and nationalities are politically sectarian, and religions are socially sectarian, and then capitalism has stemmed from the religious feeling and national feeling, and so economic sectarianism has promoted by capitalism. And that's why most of the capitalists, they are interested in protecting religion and safeguarding religion. It was only Marx who said religion is the opium of the people, part of the people. So now, atheists have to go beyond religion and beyond nationality, and atheists have to become universal citizens. We may say, I don't belong to any religion, but as it is, nationality has become such a strong force in the world. If we don't say that we do not belong to any nationality, then we cannot travel from one country to another country. So to take passport and visa, we have to be a national. Only to that extent we are nationals, to get the passport and to get the visa so that we can meet with other people in other nations as humans, but not as Indians and Americans. We are not meeting here. I am not meeting you as an Indian. I am not meeting you as Americans. I am meeting you. I am a human being. You are a human being. We humans are meeting. So beyond that, we don't accept even passports and visas. In fact, I very much feel United Nations should give to those people who want to be universal citizen a passport, United Nations passport, which is to be accepted everywhere and anywhere by any nation which is a member of the United Nations. And we atheists have to work for that one, that United Nations should issue passports. Those who declare, I want to be a citizen of the universe, I don't want to belong to any nation, that we have to hesitate. And that's why I very strongly feel that we atheists have to work for a post-religious and post-national universal society. And I also fear we are moving away from religion and we are moving away from nationality, because both have landed us in war and in hatred, and because of that, atom weapons are created. If there were to be no clash between Japan and United States, perhaps there wouldn't have been an atom bomb. And to defeat Japan, United States in no other way except to coerce Japan to submit, and they used the atom bomb. Now, they want to defeat everyone, so the atom bombs are there. So now Taliban says if they can get hold of atom bombs, they want to use atom bombs first against the United States itself, because they are their enemy number one. So we have to take all these together and say atheism is for love, atheism is for peace, atheism is for universal human society, and atheism for humans living in harmony with fellow humans and nature. And here, many people ask me, all right, if we become atheists, if we have in trouble, if we want to have some solace, if we think there is some force which is beyond us, which we call God, so if we believe in God, it gives us some solace. And as atheists, when you are denying God, are you not taking away that instrument of solace from us? Then I say, just for the sake of solace, if you want God as an